Welcome to Writer's Life, a place where we get the sights, sounds, smells, taste of my particular writer's life. I get the truth about the writer's life. So if you haven't, subscribe, punch the bell for to like the thing, and then tap the bell for notifications. I always screw that up every single time. I don't know why, but I do. Anyway, so like this thumbnail suggests, what they're not telling you in publishing land. According to several sources, including a former editor with the Big Five, who I think now is independent. Anyway, she has a YouTube channel as well. This past summer, witnessed like a mass defection by assistant editors and associate editors, and for the most part, it had a lot to do with like just workload. You know, they're down to like 4 publishers now. We're about to be down to 4 publishers, and there's more and more writers than ever, I think, or whatever, and agents are overloaded. Anyway, and they're just these kids. They're basically kids. They get overloaded with administrative duties, and then they're expected to work on manuscripts on their free time. Get that. And I think the average pay is something like $37,000 a year, and you have to live in New York City, or or close to it anyway, right? And they're just like, this isn't worth it, and it's like their dream job, right? They go to Yale or something like that, and they're good at writing, and they want to get a job with a publisher and all this sort of stuff, and they want to discover the next big bestseller, and they just couldn't take it anymore. So like a lot of them just quit, move on to something else, which even adds more pressure to the industry. And then on top of that, the new battle going on, the court battle between who is it? I think it's like Random House and Simon Schuster. I don't know who it is, but anyway, 2 of them are battling to come together, and everyone's saying like this is going to be a problem because it's going to reduce competition, and therefore writers are going to get screwed again, and what is already like low advances will get even lower. But the publishers are saying, oh no, every imprint that's under our roof acts independently, and that's a bunch of horse shit, of course. Like it's the writers are going to get screwed, no question about it. And so what's to be done in the short and long term? Again, I'll say it again. I think everybody, if you want to keep making a living, you got to be a hybrid author. You got to have an independent list, a very healthy independent list. I write a book, sometimes 2 books a month for my independent list. And I make thousands of dollars in royalties off of that independent list alone. And then if you want to sell books traditionally, either to like the Big Five or like an independent publisher that is based on the traditional model, you can do that. But just know you're probably just going to get your advance, and that's about it. Very few people get money beyond that. I do on a few books I get money, I've earned out or whatever, but I also have plenty of books where I haven't yet. So you got, but if you have a nice, I spend almost all my time on my indie books, and I have like several series that aren't for sale either. Like the Chase Baker series is not for sale. The Steve Jobs PI series is not for sale. The Sam Savage is not for sale, and a bunch of others. A bunch of short thrillers and stuff like that. Like those are all for me, and my kids and their kids or whatever. So anyway, so there's a lot of changes, and they're not really spouting off about it. The media isn't spouting off about it. They're trying to keep it quiet. Well, go figure, because they run the media. Anyway, think about your position, short and long term, where you want to be. Chances are, if you want to go just traditional, you're going to have a job. But if you don't want to have a real job, then you're going to have to do both. Publish independently and traditionally, or just publish independently. It's up to you. All right. Hope you're having a great day, and I shall catch you guys tomorrow. And ciao, ciao.